This is the reason why I was pruning and I was fertilizing my beautiful tomato plant. When you prune and you fertilize and you look after your babies, you get fruits. Look at this. Okay, let's start all over. Hi, I'm Nix, and I'm new to this. I've been gardening all my life, but I've never taken it so serious like the last 2, 3 years. And I wanted to show you my journey. I've made raised beds, I've created, greenhouses, I've created a little sanctuary here for me and my family so we can eat healthy and heal ourselves while we're eating healthy. So all of these here, plants that you see, they're planted. All the trees in the garden are planted, apart from that one that's the neighbor's, and there's a big one down there that I came to see. Also, I came and found the elderberry. So everything else in the garden, the plum, the apple, everything else I planted. And I started from pure land, just canvas. So the reason why I'm talking to you about this is because there's a lot of times that I wanted to just stop doing what I was doing and, just can't be bothered. And I think after my mom died, 2021, I went through that stage of don't want to do anything in the garden because she was the she was the gardener. My dad was the farmer and she was the gardener. She did, the flowers and all of the beautification of the yard. And I used to help her a lot. And I bonded with a lot of vegetations and, you know, just dirt. I started to eat the dirt because I was just so fond of the smell and the taste and what it does. You put a seed in and it just grows stuff. So I'm on the topic here because I wanted to tell somebody that in all your doing and all your endeavors, be patient. Just be patient with what you've got going. I was struggling with, this tomato because it was curling at one point and I didn't know what was wrong with it. I thought it needed more light, so I did the pruning under here. But the pruning not only brought light into this plant, it also, an air flow through it, it also brought fruits. Under here, I am so amazed. Look at the massive bunch or vine of tomato fruits we've got here. Let me just move everything so you can see clarity, please. Look at this. It is a lot. And they're massive. Under here as well. You see from the back? This is just the pruning. You get fruits. And this is July in 8B, zone 8B. We've got more fruits up here. So this is an indeterminate plant, as I said. It's going to continue, producing fruits. But I think this is, it's growing up here as well. There's another flower coming here and another one here. So I'm going to have to state this to it that it can start going up more. But yeah, my thoughts in my garden now is that just do what you're doing. You fertilize you weekly, you prune, you maintain your plants. It's a process and you have to have patience because if you don't have patience, you won't acquire, harvest like this. I'm just ecstatic at the moment. I'm over the moon. I swear down. And I swear my mom's energy is with me. I can feel her. 2020 when she died. Oh my goodness. I had pumpkins, as I said before, they were so massive. My harvest was just amazing. She just sprinkled her fairy dust all over my garden. And I just felt truly blessed. I sat here. There was a log. Remember, if you watch the video, I buried a log in here. And the reason why I did that is because the energy of me mourning my mom was on the log. So I buried it right here. And this is where the nasturtium is. And can I tell you, nasturtiums are my favorite because it reminds me of my mom. Because around in Jamaica, when we used to have, the tank, near the tank, it used to be waterlogged. So the nasturtiums and the cerci used to run along the wet, damp areas. So I planted it here, and the memories of her is still in my garden. So I used to sit up here a lot and I put my feet here in the ground and I used to meditate a lot. And the pumpkins used to be here. So I used to sit with the pumpkins and they felt my energy and everything. And they grew and grew and grew. And I got over probably 11, 12 pumpkins, 6.5 pounds weight. You know, they were massive. I gave away a lot, you know. So what I'm trying to say to you is that don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up on what you're doing. My neighbor's kids going off as usual. But don't you dare give up. Don't you dare. Look at these tomatoes over here as well. I started to prune these and look how beautiful these bunches are under here. You're getting fruits. So the fruits may start early because you started to prune them and give them more, airflow, more light, more fertilizer. Look how massive they are. I'm truly blessed and I'm so amazed with everything in the garden at the moment. I did do a video update, but I didn't do a in-depth update. Look at this tomato. I think they call these ones plummy because they're long. So I've got so much different variety of tomatoes in here. And they look at our sweet pepper under here. How big and beautiful they are. So the fertilizer that I've been using and all the methods that I've been doing my weekly treatment has paid off and is paying off. Look at my corn. This is my corn. Everything's just looking so lush in my garden. The corn come in, and I'm telling you, these corns are going to be long. They're like 12 inches. They're long corn. And I feed these weekly with, nitrogen. I make sure I give this nitrogen. And then the peas as well. Have a look at my runner beans. Look how big they are. I think I can even harvest this one today. They are looking good. And I've got another tomato here coming. So this tomato is running on the actual trellis in the greenhouse. And then I've got the peas, not the peas, the beans. I've got loads and I've got the nasturtium going up. So pollination in here is at its height. All right. I'm highly blessed in here. I'm not telling no lies. You can see it. I just feel amazing in this garden. And this greenhouse is so warm. And look, my pumpkin decided to run and go out there. But I don't mind. I'm going to come around and curve him and bring him back round through here. So, because I want him to stay in the greenhouse. So, sorry, my dirty socks. And look under here. So, you see? They got pumpkins. So, I'm highly blessed. And then over here so as well. In that, you've got 2 pumpkins there. Which is amazing. Amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing. And the Zambia tomatoes. I did the video scene. You've seen it. Everything's lush. Everything's doing so good. So good. Let me show you something right here. Look at this beauty. Look at that beauty. That's my cucumber. Cucumber. Look. The Jamaican cucumber, Yeah. And the top did broke off and I decided to leave it there. And look. Looking nice. I'm sending off another shoot here. So you have another cucumber coming here. So yeah, man. Everything I look lush in the garden. Looks so nice. The broccoli, the kales. The cabbages, everything looking good. Water, I used some water. All right, yesterday I was in the garden, and I wanted to water in here because in here don't get as much water as out because of the roofing over it. All right, so I set up a little system. Oh, I've got the tomato to pin up. It's falling over. Oh no, it's falling over. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. But look, I have tomato as well. Tomato around here, so. But anyways, I used some water out of this and it was around here that used out and I was like, oh, I used so much water. And then in the evening, it started, not even evening, in the afternoon, it started to rain and look at this. And then he brought me to realize that, you know what? You have in life, you have to use, you have to empty out something to get it replenished. So it's like you spending money or the knowledge of knowing that you can actually use something and wait for it to be replenished. You don't need to be panicking. It's just, money is an example. I use money in this because you spend money and then you're wondering where it's coming from next. No, that is blockage. That is you putting up like a restriction for money not to come to you. So if you let it just be and you're open to receive, then it will come automatically because I'm telling you, Just this water system proved to me that you shall lack nothing, nothing, if you've got a clear mind and you know what you're doing. Some water have to come out, but water have to go back in there. You get me? Money have to use, but money have to come back. And if you have that, consciousness or, awareness about money or anything in life, I think you'll be all right. And I hope I didn't ramble just now. I hope you totally understood what I said, because you can't have a full cup and expect to get more. It's going to run over. Somebody else is going to get that overflow. So might as well you use some and then you replace it. You use it, you replace it. You use it, replace it automatically, subconsciously. Yeah? So you don't have to think about it. No, it's supposed to be like breathing. It's supposed to be like your heartbeat. You get me? Swallowing. Think about it. You just swallow. You eat. You get what I'm saying? Right. So back to the garden now. So yeah. What I was saying about the tomato is that if I have left it, you see, it looks so full. But I left it. And I know why I left it now, because it's protecting all of the fruits as well from, look over here. So let me show you something. I did put a trap plant. All right. This is nettle. Let me try and find the stem. That's nettle. And you see that? Aphids on it. So I've got this here to take away all the insects that would come over onto our plants. So when I had the tree, who remember when I had the cherry tree above? Right. This is how you know you have to just watch your garden and your surrounding. The tomato had to protect itself. Had to protect itself because of the aphids were dropping down, and although I covered it up with a net, it was still getting infested. You get what I'm saying? So they've done the job now. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just pruning some of the leaves off. Getting some of the leaves off. But I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to wait until it's fruit and it start ripening and them stuff. And then I'm going to attach this properly. But I left it and now it's growing nicely aerated, yeah, because the tree's not there anymore. It's the same thing with this one. You'd think I need to prune it more, but I don't, because it's already okay. Maybe I need to take out a few little, stems like this one here. So that's a big one. So I'll take them ones out, these two. And I took pieces off here. So, and look, I planted it here and it's growing. You see what I mean? It's growing. So, all right. So, I'm going to prune this a little bit just to get some more airflow through it, because I think I can take off a few bottom leaves. You see? I can take off these ones and probably this one as well, and then get it more aerated and then stick him up a bit better. But everything is looking amazing. We've got some beets, Swiss chard, growing in there. But yeah, and the carrots are looking so lovely. I don't know which little kitty making so much noise, but my God. Anyways, look, we've got the carrots coming on so good. Over here, we've got big carrots, big carrots over here. You see them? Zoom in. Right, so covering back up. But yep, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I had to cover up my brassicas because the butterflies had them own little way with that. And around here, so my apple mints are doing so nice. These ones are actually seeding, which I love. So that bucket is seeding. We use these for teas, so we kind of nip the head out ever so often. But these ones I want seed because the apple mint is so tasty. Right. Mrs. is out. She's a little head. I thought she was going to be a big head. I've been harvesting a lot of the kale. The cabbage, this cabbage, you see, a lot of insects on the cabbage. And this year we may not get no good cabbage, but at least we know, so we can do it. I cover up him, see, and it's still inside. You see what I mean? And I cover it up, Get out, you nuisance. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. That's better. Alright, let me just check in to see what's going on. Everything's fine. I need to check the leaves and stuff to make sure there's no worms on it. But yeah, garden looking good. Let me show you down here what's going on. Here's cucumber. I never stick it, but it started to do its thing. So I'm just leaving it. It's running, and the head is up here. So it kind of run on curve and go up. So I think that's a good look. It's got some, cucumbers on. Some of them get pollinated already. So that's a good look. The pumpkin's doing good. under there. I don't know if that one's doing so good, but we've got some more coming under there. One under there, sir. And that's running over there to the. So everything's looking alright. Everything's lush. I got some more potato around here, so I need to plant my echinaceas out. So, but I'm letting them root up enough, so I don't want to take them out. And then these ones as well. They're doing really good. I disturbed the root the other day and it started to grow so nicely. So I'm gonna put these echinaceas out. Look how much water I catch already. You see? So whatever you use, it will come back to you. You just don't panic. Don't put up a resistance, and restrict yourself from receiving. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna fix this tomato in a minute. Let me see the grapes around here, so I'll show you what's going on with the grapes. Oh, we got some strawberries coming. Ooh, that looks nice. The blueberries are gone. There's no more blueberries left. Probably just that rotten one. But yeah, the grapes are looking good. They're looking so lush. Nice, nice. Them little ones coming as well. Over here, so it's lush. This Mrs. Sunflower is out. I've got the plantain medicine over there. I've got 2 cabbages at the back wall. I've got a tomato growing. And I've got a pumpkin, which is doing well on the top of the potatoes. Then I've got the berries around here, which is my everyday eat. I'll come around and I'll just, take one. Let me tell you something. This is not as sweet as, but nice enough. Nice enough for me. Antioxidants, keep me alright, especially for the winter. Look, I've got loads up there. Take a stick and bring them in soon. I need everything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna eat off here so ripe and then cut them back that we can reach the top ones, okay? But yeah, I left them here because I know that we were gonna need them, and this helps a lot to fight off colds and flus before them actually hit. That's it, my lovely sisters and brothers. That's all I wanted to show you, man. That tomato is massive. Oh, I forget me never show you my zucchini. I come so close to it and never show you guys. Look, nice yellow zucchini. These are so lovely in stews and gravies. Really nice. And I harvested some spring onions yesterday, so I have some more to do, but I won't do that now. But yep, that is it. This is my tour. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, as it will help us, to create more content, and create more, videos so you guys can actually see what's going on in the garden. Okie dokie.